welcome back. Flossmass day 16, and it is going to be a very quick check-in. Today is my to-do list day, so I'm filming this at lunchtime with the aim to just have this as a short clip and get moving on stuff. I do apologise if you can hear the washing machine in the background. I've got loads of washing to do. I have been cleaning the flat this morning. Last night I started a new start and I've nearly finished it. I'm quite impressed with myself. I've got a few birthday gifts that I need to deliver to people. I have got to go and get some things from the shop. It is my day to get things done. So I managed last night to stitch the next part of my advent. It is this really cute ruler. So all of my back stitch I've actually been doing with 2 strands, like the stuff on the bobbin and the stuff on the little bobbin, but for the ruler I did it as 1 strand. And I'm actually debating this evening. I am having so much fun stitching this. I didn't want to stop. I've been trying to be really good and only stitch the part of it that we're actually on, but it was a struggle to stop that yesterday. But I decided I would stop it and I would start a new start. I was going through my tablet cleaning things up because I do stitch from paper patterns, but I also stitch from my tablet. And I had this pattern on there, Quilted Mini Trees by Hello from Liz Matthews, and I believe this was a Patreon release. Not entirely sure when it came out, but I do really like this, and I thought this would actually be quite cool for display during January. So I thought I would try and stitch one up. I managed to get 3 of them stitched. So I have the first one, the second one, and the third one. So I have all of those 3 done. I've got one more in the chart to do, and then we will see. Maybe I will work out how I'm going to FFO those. I haven't yet decided on that one. So I'm quite glad I started that. I've got one more of those that I'm hoping to finish this evening. I pulled out of my stash a few of the snowman patterns that I have. So as you know, I bought Winter Rules at the Jingle Wall. I found Snowman Kisses, which is also by Primrose Cottage. So I pulled that one out. I've got Snow Day by Stitching with the Housewives. Let It Snow. I've got the Snowed in Snowbirds. The Snowed in Winter. And the Snowed in Snow. Those are all by Stitching with the Housewives. I actually really want to get their new ones, so I'll probably get the new ones while during the Christmas break. And then I also went through my stash and I found the Snowball Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread, and I thought these were quite cool. I quite like the style of these. So I found some winter charts that I could be working on. I've decided in January my theme for decorations is going to be snowmen, so I do need to get my button gear and actually have a few pieces finished, so I can put those up later on in the month. So I'm going to have a look through my digital patterns, because obviously I know the Stitching with the Housewives are digital, but I at some point must have printed these. So I had these in my charts that I have next to me. I actually just keep my charts in a magazine holders. I have 3 magazine holders, and I just store seasonal. So I have seasonal, I have winter and Christmas, because I have a ton of winter and Christmas, and then I have just general charts. So those ones I have in the stash. As I said, I do want to stitch a few of the new Stitching with the Housewives ones. I just think they're super cute. I'm just not entirely sure how I'm going to finish those, but I will get there when I get there. So that is all of that. And day 16 of my advent. And day 16 we have, oh, my gosh, we have quite a few threads. I've just dropped, there was one of these metallic rings in there as well. I've dropped that on the floor. In here I have, I wonder if this is kitting up a project. Look at how stunning these colours are. We have Preciosa 007, which is a black. I don't think I've stitched with those threads before. Presencia 1140, which is a yellow. I can't tell if there's variegation in it in this light. DMC 470. Presencia 4636, and I am probably pronouncing this completely wrong. DMC 745. Madeira 114. I do love Madeira threads. Madeira 1410. Madeira 614 is the lighter pink, and the really bright pink is Madeira 702. But just look how bright that pink is. So I wonder what is happening here. We have a pack of threads in there. I can't reach the little ring that it came on, so I will put those on the ring, and I guess we will find out, hope maybe tomorrow when we open tomorrow's advent, what is going to be using these for. But this is a bit of a surprise. So day 16, we have a whole bundle of different cotton threads, but just look at that colorway. Look how stunning that colorway looks. Right, I'm excited for tomorrow. So I need to get my jobs done today so I can then get on with stitching tonight. Hopefully I will finish the last of the trees. Trying really hard to keep with the advent, only stitching one item. I have to say, now that we've got so far into this, this was one of my favorite pieces to design, but now it's coming together. I am really enjoying it, so I hope you will too. I also have been working on my plans for my freebies on the 17th, and I'm actually thinking of changing up. So having a piece that you could just stitch certain parts of it, but it will all go together as one large piece for the whole year. So looking forward to that. I need to do a little bit more prep work and design work on that one, and then I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about the plans for the freebies on the 17th in 2026. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your kind words. Happy stitching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.